Last War fans, Dirk Diggler here, and it's time for an update on 975 UBX and what's going on over there. That's right, if you watched stream last night, you will notice that the Devil Diggler is now in control of Little Devil's old VIP18 account on server 975. So this is, I'll give you a little overview here. Look at total hero power. You can see you have Frizen, of course, the man, the myth, the legend up top. Jules next, and then in third here is the Devil Diggler. That's right, this is the account I am now playing on 975 UBX. Now keep in mind, this entire Season 3 so far, they did match up with server 973. So if you take a look at the grouping here, you can see 973 Zenex is on the other side of the board, and Goblin has absolutely been terrorizing the mud over here on 975. So needless to say, there was some people not very happy with Goblin, and, you know, myself, Dirk, because of it. So I was, you know, interested to see how UBX was going to handle having me join their alliance. You know, this is a big change for them. You know, number one, Pig is obviously gone. He's still going to help out a little bit. But number two, you know, they get, I don't know, a foe, an adversary, whatever you want to call me, that we've been in the past. We haven't always seen eye to eye, but we haven't always, you know, we haven't always been enemies either. So it's just been a lot of fun actually playing with UBX, and the warm welcome I have received from UBX as a whole is shocking. It really is. I kind of thought I'd get a little harassment, or, you know, they'd boot me out initially or something or whatever. No. Oh my God, no. They have been absolutely amazing. I gotta tell you, like, I cannot express my gratitude to these guys, how awesome they are being. As you can see, I am still in R4. I'm actually the Muse, so I'm a named R4. I talked to Try. We brought him on stream last night, and I've had a lot of good conversations with him as well. So just moving forward, going to be a big part of the UBX family, contribute to their success, hopefully, here. And should be interesting. So Try pretty much said, hey, man, anytime you want Prez, it's yours. Just take it. Just let me know. I don't care. Frizen's been buying both trains, but if you want one train, it's your, you know, they've been going above and beyond kind of what I was expecting. I honestly, I didn't know what to expect. I was kind of shocked the whole thing happened very quickly. I had been talking to Pig about the account for, God, a couple weeks now, maybe? Yeah, and we just keep running into little hurdles here, little hurdles there. You know, obviously there's a communication thing because his native language is Chinese. He lives in Taiwan. And so, you know, there's always been that communication issue trying to get this done and make sure everybody feels safe and happy and all that good stuff. So we were able to work it out, as you saw on stream last night. So it's very cool. They have a very, very active alliance. Like, dude, it reminds me a lot of ICC, actually. Like, the activity level here is through the roof. So I'm going to fire up a rally, and you're going to watch. A whole bunch of people are going to join. It's like, holy cow, that is just awesome. You know, they have people on constantly, very similar to ICC. Now watch, as I say that, nobody's going to join this rally. It's going to, like, fail or something. That would be just awesome. They don't have many people from the U.S. in the alliance, let alone in R4 in the alliance. So this is definitely something new for them, and we'll see how things adapt. We do have some cultural differences, obviously, so it should be an interesting ride to see what happens. And it figures I just jinxed myself here recording a friggin' video, and nobody joins the zombie boss rally, as I just finished saying how active they were. Oh, there we go. Okay, somebody joined. I was like, uh-oh, do I have to start this video over? No, I guess we don't. I guess we're okay, but there was a lot more people joined about an hour ago. Anyhow, this is kind of a typical slow time for the Asia teams, as this is their overnight period right now. But they are very active at reset, and they have been too throughout the day. So this is the first time I only had one person in a ZB rally, but at least they joined. That would have been so funny. In this video, I'm saying how active they are, and then nobody joins my rally. But no, they are seriously active. You can see Frizen putting up some good numbers here. I was able to pass him, but I'm sure once he wakes up, he will put up some crazy numbers. They are actually doing a UBX get-together in a week, and I'm going to miss it. I don't have enough time to get over to Indonesia, which is where they are hosting their get-together. Actually, I was told Frizen's hosting it, so it should be cool. Jules VIP18 base will be coming out shortly. I think there were some rumors potentially about Jules fighting with UBX. That is not the case. He simply moved out of UBX. He has some work stuff going on right now, but I did talk to him earlier, and he mentioned he will be coming back to UBX here eventually once his work chills out a little bit. So this is just an update. If you saw the stream last night, you saw me walk through this new VIP18 account. Like I said, VIP18, 51 million plus VIP points. So that's pretty awesome. The squads here are impressive, very similar to my own main squads. The biggest thing though on this account, 56.2 million deco. That is in friggin' sane. Hold on. And another thing just nuts with this account. Okay, the RSS, not bad, 30 gig and gold, and that's not even including the combo boxes, obviously. But the speed ups, look at this. Universal speed up, 613 days, 511 days for research. Holy crap. What the hell? Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me? Now, okay, so that was a good surprise. We're going to go a step further and look at his gear. It's either all red or it's all 4-dotted. I mean, the shit squad obviously is the shit squad. He doesn't have much going on there. He hasn't done much to it, which I will actually work on the shit squad. I'll get it all up to level 40. You can see he's just kind of stopped at level 0 and said, screw it. But wow, this account is just absolutely friggin' insane. His monkey as well is a beast. There you go, 4.2 on the monkey. I think Dirk is like 4.5 or something. So, I mean, really close. You can see we've got a lot of, stuff here to do come versus day. That's not bad there, although I would have leveled up that one first. But still, not bad. Drone-wise, very similar to me. He's at 250 components. That's the only thing different here. I think I only have one level 9 left. He's got 2. And it comes down to where you're dumping your boxes, but wait till you see something. Hold on. So you can see combat. His combat boost, though, is better. 817, that's better. I think I'm at 800 right now. His chips on the air is not bad. There's only missing one on each, but here you go. You can see he's got 40 dots, 40 stars on the missile here, which is awesome. And you can see the tanks just missing 1 dot each, so not bad. The tank power with the monkey, 7131, so very close to my main account. My main account's like 72 and change. Now remember though, he does have the VIP18 buff, so that's pretty cool. Here it is, the present buff right there. Look at that. Damage reduction. Oof. Those are some nice bonuses right there, being VIP18. I'm gonna have to get Dirk up there in a hurry. That looks pretty toasty, I gotta tell you. It really does. It looks pretty delicious right there. So we're gonna have to work on that. What else do we want to show you here? We can go to the inventory and look at the resources. You can see the yellow choice chests. It's got 5,000. No, I think I got 13,000 with Dirk or something nuts. But oh my god, look at all the speed ups. Holy crap, that's insane. That is just nuts. That is just absolutely bonkers. I'm like, holy crap. Anyhow, we got some crazy stuff going on here. Also, look at the gems. 4.5 million. I've never got that. I think the highest I've ever hit was like 2.5. So he definitely stocked up. But they don't, here's the thing with UBX, they don't have a lot of fights. Nobody wants to fight them, having Frizen around. So, I think I was told Pig just got bored. That's one of the things of being in an alliance like this. You got somebody like Frizen, nobody wants to F with them. So therefore, you don't get a whole lot of fights. Um, so, that's interesting to say the least. But yeah. So this is the Devil Diggler account, as I am calling it. You can see, what the hell do they use all those protectors on? I don't know. I'm not sure. Who knows? But I just wanted to give you guys an overview in case you missed the stream last night. You can see kind of what's going on. You can see the alliance. You can see they're leaving me as R4, and we've got a lot of good communications, a lot of good stuff going on with UBX, with Try. Frizen messaged me quickly. He is on vacation, so I'm assuming once he gets off vacation, Frizen and I will talk a little bit more. But just quick and dirty look at the Devil Diggler account. If you guys have any questions, feel free and DM me. Last War fans, Dirt Diggler, Goblin Diggler, Devil Diggler, signing off.